He's one of those guys where he actually might have a better pro career than he will have a college career. What is up, everyone? It is Jake with Master Football. Back at it again. Happy Friday, everybody. The weekend is here. There's Rough and Rowdy tonight. There's UFC tomorrow. It's going to be a great time. Okay, so before we do anything else, again, please like, share, and subscribe to the video, okay? I don't want any ninjas out there, okay? People watching the channel that aren't subscribed, okay? Subscribe to the channel, okay? We got big things coming. I'm going to live stream the draft next Thursday. Probably cut that up, make some segments from there, but I'm going to be watching the draft right here in this seat, and it's going to get after. It's going to be a good time, my friends. Okay, so thank you for all that, and let's go ahead and get going. So this is the final prospect of my Obscure Prospect series. 10 prospects it's going to be. I've got every position out there. Yeah, I don't think I did quarterback. That's because quarterback's not really obscure. Even people know who they are. I mean, Sam Ehlinger, he's a 7th round undrafted free agent. He's really well known. He's a quarterback. It's hard to be an obscure quarterback. So in honor of Boise State, we're going to be talking about their only real draft prospect this year. Again, they have a couple guys that might be going. Who knows, maybe some priority free agents or things like that. But for the most part, they've only really got one guy that consensus people are under the understanding that he's going to go in the draft. That guy is a tight end by the name of John Bates. Okay, here we are on his 247 account. We know how this kind of goes. So 3-star commit from Lebanon, Oregon, class of 2016. God, man, looking like a baby face over here. Damn. Okay, looking at this, though, so he had offers from Oregon State. He had offers from Boise State. He had a visit with Oregon State, and he committed to Boise State, decided to go there when they had 8 tight ends on roster. Damn. But anyways, so yeah, if you look at it here, 6'6", 210, those numbers will change. All right, senior, 6'6", 256 from Lebanon, Oregon. As you can see, your boy put on plenty of weight. Continuing down here, he was a Mackey Award watch list member twice. He was the honorable mention Mountain West once in 2019. And he had a solid career. You know, obviously this was his last year. It was a shortened season. I think he might have been able to come back, but he was probably like, you know what, dude, I've done all I can. Time for me to just kind of take myself to the next level. Again, we got to check here. What's one boy majoring in? What's one boy majoring in? And unfortunately, I do not know what he majors in. So there goes that. My boy from Boise State doing me wrong like that. You know how much I love to check out the major. But let's continue on to see how his stats were. All right, so here we are on John Bates' stats. So obviously remember that the 2020 season was shortened. I don't know how many games Boise State played. They didn't play very many. But, junior year, 22 catches, 270 yards, a touchdown. Senior year, or sophomore year, 10 for 155, and then his freshman year, 3 for 34. Not very many catches there. Now, you're going to see that there's actually a lot to like from him in his game, and we're going to go ahead and break that down right now. So here we are on the PFF breakdown for him. So he is, his breakdown, he actually had a pretty good year in 2020, despite the fact that he didn't really have very many plays. I mean, it says right here that his breakdown is he's a solid all-around profile. He may not be dominant in one area, but he won't be a liability either. He can do everything. 6'5", 260, NFL tight end body, fast enough to threaten the seams, get off the line really well. He moves, again, he's 210 regularly, but he put on that weight to get up to 260. So he's definitely a kind of guy that has that ability to kind of think and move like a smaller guy. He's improved every single year as a run blocker. He actually blocks pretty well. We're actually going to show a clip here there's actually a pretty long cut up of him done by Zack Ertz that he kind of breaks down the fact that he actually is a pretty solid blocker. The problem is he's not a big yards after catch guy. He only broken 4 tackles on 47 career catches. He's very rounded in his breaks. He's not really crisp in his cuts. 5 drops on 52 catchable targets in his career. As you'll see here that he's one of those guys that he has everything you want from a tight end perspective. He looks like you want from a tight end perspective, but it just wasn't put together. He wasn't ever the focal point of the offense. And you'll see that, he has all the ability that you need. Whether or not he's going to put it together at the NFL level, we will see. All right, so here we go. We are actually going to look at a cut up here. So this right here from Team Protege. So Team Protege is a tight end breakdown and training YouTube channel done by Zack Ertz. My pro comparison for him is Zack Ertz. And actually, that's kind of ironic just because he's not necessarily a burner or he's not necessarily the biggest, the tallest, the strongest, the fastest, but he's all around. He can do everything. The precision in his cuts is where he probably needs to improve to get to Zack Ertz's level. But you'll see here, he has all the physical ability. What he's going to do in this play right here, so he's going to be here, tight end. He is going to threaten the seam. So what he's going to do is come out here and get some width. The reason why he's getting width is because as he gets whipped, this guy is going to slowly pass him off here. Once he clears this linebacker, then his width, he's going to come back in so that there's separation between him and the outside guy. So he's going to come out so that this guy thinks he's going here. This guy will kind of absorb him. But then once he clears this guy, then he's going to come back so that this guy thinks he has him. So this guy thinks this guy has him. So it's kind of crazy where he's going to bend out and he's going to come in almost like a banana route. Now not to the flat, but he's going to go a little vertical. But what he's going to do is he's going to push that seam and then angle it back. Score a touchdown right now. Let's check it out. Here he goes. Out wide, stretch, and comes back in. Catch, touchdown. Boom. Beautiful for him. So this is actually a really cool highlight tape because this highlight tape, and I encourage you to go check it out. It's about 16 minutes long, but it's going to have Zack Ertz there talking about specific things, especially from an NFL perspective, where your hand placement is supposed to be on a guard, what the front is, and what he's probably thinking, how he works with the offensive lineman on some double teams. It's actually really cool. So my comparison for him was Zack Ertz. Like I said, he can do everything well. And again, essentially, he's one of those guys where he actually might have a better pro career than he will have a college career. Just because the college career, Boise State, I mean, I'm a big fan. They've had some quarterback flux recently, a lot of injuries, a lot of flushing in and out. I mean, I remember we were playing BYU. We had a true freshman walk-on take the field against BYU, a ranked team. It was not good. So shortened season as well. I mean, there was a lot to kind of go into that where he could have kind of improved. But again, he can walk in day one and block. As he improves his cutting ability and his ability to set up defenders, be able to make them think he's going this way and cut back that way, the better that he does that and the better he gets that down, the more efficient he's going to be as a player. So like I said, he has all of the key aspects of what a tight end is supposed to be. Whether or not he puts them together to have the full package, we'll see how that goes. All right, everybody. So Monday we're gonna have another show. Wednesday will be the pre-draft kind of a prediction. I might do myself a mock draft. Who knows? We'll see. Maybe mock draft on Wednesday. I don't know. But anyways, everyone, please like, share, subscribe to the channel. Particularly the subscribe and particularly the like. If you share it, cool. And if you get shares and you get likes from there, even cooler. But I need you like my video. But beyond that, everybody, I will see you guys on Monday. Have a beautiful weekend, and I will talk to you then.